out for those. Now, me personally, I am keeping an eye out for something else at the moment right here, though. You know, those American alligators, they are wild animals. I can't control them, and I can't tell exactly when they'll pop up, but where, that's another story. They're territorial. There's a 5-foot gator that lives around this island, folks. This is her home. She's here somewhere. Whether or not we see her, that is up to her. She could be underneath this boat right now, for all I know. Maybe in those cattails over there, under those trees. Well, all we can do is keep an eye out. It would be nice to see her, since I didn't see her on any of my rides yesterday, but if we don't, we do have other spots to check for other gators along the way, of course. Oh, and in case you're curious, guys, gators, when they go underwater, they can stay down there for about 6 hours straight without coming up for air. And of all the reasons they might go underwater, the main one is to feed. Alligators are apex predators, opportunistic hunters, and ambush predators. They fit in a few categories, but basically, they get hungry, they'll scoot to the edge of an island just like this one, sit underwater, and wait for food to come to them. Now keep in mind, they're also primarily nocturnal animals, so when it comes to stuff like that, they're more active at night. At nighttime, you won't see them down there until it's too late. Ooh, ominous, I know, but... Well, you will see a bunch of signs around the park saying don't play around near the water's edge, stuff like that. It's pretty good advice. Honestly, I'd say just stay away from the water's edge completely. Even a chance there's gators around, it's not really worth the risk. Now, I heard an osprey there a second ago, folks. Some of you may have heard as well that very high-pitched bird call. I just spotted it. It's in those trees straight ahead. Some of y'all on the left-hand side should already be able to see it up there with the brown and white feathers. Again, that is the osprey, which is one of the largest raptors birds you'll find around here. The average wingspan on that bird's about 6 feet 2 inches. They're bigger than those turkey vultures. Now, I felt some of you guys slide over. Remember, flat-bottom boat, folks. But I should have already mentioned this. When I want you all to see something, I will turn the boat around so everyone has a chance to see it. So no need to slide back and forth, folks. I would prefer it if you didn't too much, because, again, it does make it a little hard for me to steer. So yeah, there's the osprey right in front of us. Come up on the right side here in just a moment. Now, I'll be honest with you folks, in general, these birds are not rare. They can be found on every continent on Earth except for Australia and Antarctica. Pretty much anywhere there's fish, you'll find osprey. But that's probably the coolest thing about them, folks, how they catch their fish. These birds are fearless. They just straight up dive bomb the water. Head first, talons up. They let the water sometimes speeds up to about 65 miles per hour. And there he goes. I thought for a second he was going to do that too. Well, guess not, but it was cool seeing him fly away like that. Man, the vultures are going nuts up there, huh? Now, the question is, are these vultures leaving the island or are they returning to the island? And if you guys are thinking, what difference does it make? Well, it makes a huge difference, folks. These birds are my actual forecast. When those bad storms are coming, these birds know ahead of time, and they come back to the island to take shelter. So if there was a bunch of them in these trees right now, I'd say the chance of getting rain would be pretty high.